Well, the Kenyan political scene is full of men and women with the sharpest and fastest tongues, ready for deployment against their real or imagined political enemies. And ahead of the Msambweni by-election, campaigns brought out the worst in some politicians who threw common decency through the window, uttering words that cannot be repeated on national television. A majority of politicians in the country have developed bad political behavior, synonymous with insults and hate, and ironically they are the same ones preaching the BBI gospel whose hallmark is tolerance. Vincent Odwar reports.
In Kenya's national discourse, most politicians have shunned issue-based politics, resorting to the use of foul language, marinated with insults, hate, propaganda, and sometimes even fist fights. The politicians, rather than strengthen rational and sound arguments, resort to shouting and personal attacks to bring down their opponents. Male politicians have largely relied on sexism as a lethal ammunition to strangle their female opponents, while their female counterparts have relied on attacking bedroom weaknesses of their male opponents as they do battle in the dirty world of politics. The latest politicians to drag each other through the mud are Malindi MP Aisha Jumwa and ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna. The two unleashed sexism attacks on each other as their audiences cheered on.
Tutamshika Aisha Jumwa tumfanyie kitu tumfanyie kama kufanywa nilifanywa zamani. Kwa hivyo hayo mimi hayanitishi. Kawaambieni Aisha Jumwa si bikira. Sawa sawa. Kwa hivyo haya wanaoyapanga muambie kabisa Jumwa ansema yeye si bikira. Kama mwajipanga jipangeni vizuri, mwe na uzito wa kutosha.
Nimsikia anasema hapa ati wewe tunampangia hila. Eti sijui tumshike tumnajisi. Hata kama wewe ni wa kunajisi, si unaangalia mtu unanajisi. Mimi kama mwanaume Mluya nawaambia hata kazi ile tunafanya kwa kitanda tunaangalia vitu ambavyo vinalika bwana.
The language of intimidation and baying for each other's blood has become a formidable tool for beating the drums of war whenever politicians have had enough.
Kama ni noma. Kama ni mbaya, tulipoanza campaign tuliambia William Ruto, wacha kuwa muoga my friend. Kama ni mwanaume kuja mwenyewe tuonane uso kwa uso hapa Msambweni my friend.
Na kama mambo ya fujo hapa ndio uwanja wa fujo, tuntuliza tu. Wakileta noma twasijua. Wakileta ngware twasijua.
The Law Society of Kenya has condemned Sifuna, saying his unfortunate remarks underscores how his party undervalues and mistreats women and voters. Msambweni Governor Kifuta Kibwana says what Sifuna has said is not only defamatory to Jumwa but demeaning to the women of Kenya. Kibwana adds that Sifuna speaks in a manner that condones rape. Of late, Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i has accused bloggers on social media of being the new modern vigilante groups spreading hatred and attacks on people. But politicians seem to be setting pace for the said rogue internet users. The National Cohesion and Integration Commission, which is mandated to rein in on such politicians, appears toothless and helpless as politicians continue having a field day. This bad political behavior is happening amidst the Building Bridges Initiative program, whose proponents, largely politicians, say it's meant to build political tolerance and bring peace and unity among Kenyans. Politicians are contradicting that very tenet. Vincent Odwar, NTV.